The food ventures of Soai are powered by our patrons. To become a patron, click the patron link in the description box. Thanks, patrons, for helping to write Soai.
I must admit, I got super tipsy. I feel terrible. Now, I do know one of the best ways to make yourself feel a little bit better when you're down is to, of course, get a haircut. Now that the superficial part is done, we're going to talk about the real thing. In Jamaica, if you are having an upset stomach, it is age-old information that you're going to make yourself a cup of tea. Jamaica, we say a cup of tea fixes basically everything. Now, for a hangover, drinking some hot soup is also something that is very important. So that's what we're going to be doing today in this video. Now, there's a guy in Half a Tree that I've known about for a while that we're going to check out. I'm going to share this experience with you guys. Now, in America, there's this whole craze about the food truck industry. The funny thing is, this man is selling his food not out of a food truck, but the back of his car. I think that is just mad. It's just amazing. It's just creative. It's just the hustle. So we're gonna check it out, and I hope that you guys, whenever you're in Jamaica, show him some support. Probably one day he'll have his nice little shop set up, or if you've had his soup before, drop it in the comments. I'll let you know. Let's go get that soup and fix his stomach. Alright guys, so we have made it to Central Plaza. The time now is 11:28. Now FYI, he gets here somewhere around 12 o'clock, and yeah, if you don't come in time, chances are the soup can be done. So we came here 11:30 just to make sure. Actually, we've been here a little bit longer than that, posted up and waiting. Another thing, if you're driving, the parking space over here is incredibly hard to attain, so bear that in mind. But if you're walk foot, everything good. So yeah, I'm gonna drop his Instagram page and everything like that, so you guys can go see his progression, see the food for himself. Trust me, it's a really big thing, his soup. So can't wait to clue you guys in on the experience today, and I am super hungry. Haven't had any breakfast, so his soup is going to be the first thing I have today. There was a big old commotion just now over a parking space. Like I said, the parking here is horrible. However, I just did a quick little walk because we know that he might stop off by like Mirror or sometimes by Spencer's Tailoring. So I did a quick little recon and thing and get a little drama. I don't think I recorded it because it was just like, yeah, but Jano, again, remember parking is tough here. Alright guys, so I'm literally on the top of my van trying to make sure I have a great vantage point to see when Bulbie gets there. And I see where the top of the Pro Box is now open. If you guys don't know what a Pro Box is, then you need to come to Jamaica. It's a very popular car. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna head over there right now because Me are dead for hungry. Alright, let's forward. Alright, so like we capped it, it's right in front of Mirror. So that's like a beauty store here or whatever. And as a man forward, soups are sell. People are complaining about who never get the soup yesterday or the day before or whatever the case is. Isn't it? He's here every day except on a Sunday. And probably on a Saturday, if you have an event or some party for reach, you might not find him. But yeah, follow the Instagram page where you can know about him whereabouts and stuff. What can I put in my order before the soup I don't know?
Yeah, hello.
What kind of soup you have today, Bulbie?
Pigtail.
Pigtail?
Red peas, pigtail.
That's how I come for. See, so where I get this? What size?
People them call it pig in a pot. Pig in a pot.
No, I think more on the big one.
You want it?
Yeah.
Alright, it's time to play Lucky Play. So your Super 5 numbers for 12 p.m. today are, the first number is 0, the second number is 8, the third number is 4,
Broadcasting from studios at 1B Derrimo Road in Kingston, Jamaica on frequencies 103.1, 103.3, 103.5, 103.7, and 103.9. This is Zip Info.
People do remember the 5th of January 2023 Bulbie Soups cookout. Various meals.
Where exactly I keep it?
1 Hillview Crescent.
1 Hillview Crescent.
5th of January, people.
Vibes.
Right through the day, man. Start share from 11.
From 11?
11.
But there's more than soup though, you have different things you have to sort out.
Various meals, man.
So, Jilly came for crayfish, and what days you actually have crayfish?
Crayfish is on a Monday.
On a Monday?
On a Monday, every Monday is crayfish. Yeah, medium.
Monday is crayfish.
Yeah.
Remember my large, you know?
Yeah, Monday,
Champion College are the Issa urban area under 14 and under 16 champions for 2022.
Yes, yeah, we never
With
think.
following victories over St. Andrew Technical and St. George's College respectively at the Calabar Playfield.
So you know, it's soup or something you have to keep hot. And you must sell it outside the car. So you kind of don't want to know him keep it hot. Yo, gas tank, everything. This is what I say, fire under the pot, everything. So you know, so your soup still hot, still fresh. Yo, for me, it's very, how can I say, industrious. You can realize that a man now go make, not using a shop space or whatever, stop being hustle. Jump into the car and make things up, which I think is, things like that can't beat. Oh, let me have a question, see?
Yeah.
What make you sell it out of your car? You seem like you have like a big patronage, whole heap of people normally forward there, so why the car?
In Jamaica, you have to be different, you have to be creative, is it? I think the style, I think people go for the style, them like the culture, the undergo soup. That means that the soup are move around. Them know the soup and stuck one place in their life, that travel, you know? Yeah.
So it might not always be a central plaza,
No,
right?
I move around, man, plaza to plaza.
Plaza to plaza.
But like, every plaza I spend like half hour. Mall Plaza, Village Plaza, Clock Tower Plaza. You know it go? Limelight. I have spread the glory, you know, we can't hold it down.
Vibes.
Just like you one set of people every day. Sometimes we change up the spot, you know?
True.
Yeah.
But you put up on your Instagram so people can know
I
where
never post it because I have some people when I get a long time, you say, oh, I meet them. Oh, 4.
Jaja.
You know? Oh, there's going to be a large man.
That make a lot of sense still. I think when you're selling food, you need to have something that's different and unique, some form of, style, craft and flair. And I think that's the idea of knowing that you're buying your soup out of the back of a car. It just make you want to try it for the very first time. So you don't know. If you're there foreign and you're forward down, come and try this experience because the food is actually good. And he made a very good point, like I mentioned at the start of the video. In America, they have this huge food truck industry where the food is moving around. You don't know, having a food truck is pretty expensive. There's a lot of upkeep and all that. He might have a car, he might make it work out of the Pro Box, so that is just a huge vibe. Anyway, can't wait to try this soup because it smell kind of granny-ish. Like, I have a granny in yard where I cook it and then just carrot come. Vibe.
So you said today you not post the pigtail. The pigtail are your hot seller?
Yeah.
Straight.
The pigtail it cause kind of confusion more, so sometimes I don't bother post it.
Vibes. Alright, drop it on the price so the people can know what the price
So
is.
we have 16 ounce 400
Yeah.
and 32 ounce 7.
Okay.
Watch you go on when budget read again, you know, so the price them fluctuate.
Yo, brother, you're in here monkeypox there, Jamaica.
I know the soup I sell from 9 o'clock now. If I tell the people in my job, so link me earlier, man, I'm going to here. Now wait till I come to the soup and I said, at least. There's a giant bird for the win today. Alright, yeah, giant bird then. Giant bird.
Saturday, December 17th at Coffee Drive.
My first time you have Bulbie soon? No man, my first time. I don't come all the time, but I send my driver. But I was close by, so I have to stop for some, you know.
It's a celebrity soup.
Yeah, man, the best soup.
Jano.
In town, all around.
We don't need to know who that man be. For those who are friends who don't know who this is, them a soup and make you run so fast. Vibes.
Cheers, gonna see you.
Man, I asked the ticket number. Jano. Can count out really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 somebody there say right now. Wow, the soup, wickedly. Wow.
The whole vibe at the time, you know?
Yeah, me here say you don't even feel like work. You just
Not work, it's a vibe, it's a chill.
just
Buy a
meet,
soup is a chill.
you meet back some of your long time customer and them thing they don't. See a girl
He's
come
a
with that.
Calabar old boy.
Ah,
We are using until 2 o'clock. DJ West
rubber lock.
No, one time some payments, so West Argentina.
So when you start make soup though,
Almost that time.
and what inspired that? That no one for know.
2019.
2019.
2019, you know?
Yeah.
I was a bad taxi driver, but you know it. Low it, get them, you know? Last ticket, I get my give up.
Straight.
So you know what? Government, don't know. I better ticket me for the soup.
And you can say this was never a mistake, no?
Yeah, only next one.
You can say this was never a mistake, it's a right choice, no?
Prefer go market than go for the taxi stand right now.
Straight bomba. We love that chat, that chat there bad. Wow.
For my lunchtime.
Yo, Bulbie, respect you know, bro.
Big
I
up,
gotta
man.
try soup and make the people them know what go on, you know?
I tell the youth, them never give up in their life, right?
Straight.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
One door closed, what man next one?
Vibe.
It lock and knock till it full.
So I know watch that man. Upon people. Just holy for people.
See somebody forward with them Burger King, them fries, them soda, and them still pick up a big cup of soup because you don't know the thing said. Jamaica, we live in this kind of contradiction where it is super hot right now and a hot cup of soup is what's going to solve all those problems. But anyway, we're going to jump into the van right now and eat the soup and make you guys know. But let me tell you, man, a whole heap of people were there. We were there for a couple of minutes and he probably sold, let's say, about 25 customers. Yeah, trust me, super amazing. Anyway, let's get the soup. We have the soup and I'm ready. I'm completely ready to dig in to the soup. Like I mentioned before, it smells very authentic to what you would expect. And a red peas pigtail soup to be like. The thickness of it is really good. Not too thick, not too runny. And it just smells almost wood fire-ish. Wow. I saw that when him drop that pigtail in your plate. Look at this, guys. I'll just show you. When you're buying this pigtail, it is definitely a pigtail soup. It doesn't skimp on it. You're getting that meat right away.
I'm glad the police officer they ticket him.
So good.
Guys, look on pigtail. Oja. Pigtail.
I'm not usually a soup person, but I drive come over here to buy soup.
Oh my gosh. Fantastic. I'm gonna put my bowl down and show you guys. When I say look on pigtail, this is one here. It's another one there. And there was another one somewhere under here. Look at them. Look at them. A whole family of pigtails. Guys, this what, $700? It's worth it. Completely worth it.
It's really good.
It's really, really good. This for me is like perfection.
You should look at dumpling.
The dumplings are small and cute. Very bite-sized.
There's more pigtail up.
Not a pigtail.
If you buy about the one beer. Oh God. It's good. I can't see why they pack up over this one.
Bro, as he came,
But even the girl with our Burger King, you should buy it too?
she still bought the soup. Let me tell you. For those who don't know what a pigtail is, in essence, pigtail is the tail of the pig, obviously. Some persons would consider it refuse, depending on where you're from. But it's the tail of the pig, and it's actually cured. So, you know, years ago when we in Jamaica never had access to fridges and stuff, that's how we would, you know, cure our meat. So it's cured. Now, whenever they're cooking it, they actually extract a large majority of that saltiness, but some is still remaining in the pig. So you get that nice, salty, buttery, fatty actually feel and flavor from the pigtail. Once that hits the pot, it actually goes all the way into everything. So once you put the red peas, the dumpling, that salt consistency is just very flamboyant in the soup. It's so rich, it's so good. Now, some persons, you know, would say that there's a dark history to pigtail because, like I said, it was a refused part. So, you know, Jamaicans, our ancestors were actually enslaved. We come from African descent. So whenever the slave masters would not want, you know, the pigtail and those refused, they would toss it to us. But you know how we are. In Jamaica, we take our hands and make fashion. So we actually made something that's great out of pigtail. And I'm really glad that, you know, a man like Bulbie come off of the work of being a taxi operator and doing it. You might have seen stuff in Jamaica about the issue with, you know, taxi operators and blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, yeah. I love the fact that him find something else, find a passion, and me know him will make a good amount of money doing this particular job as opposed to just running taxi. So, it's a vibe.
Guys, look at 5 minutes. We're done. So good.
I'm impressed that so many pigtails is in there because it's expensive meat now.
Nice.
Not too salty.
Pigtail cooked just right. It's not overcooked and mash up.
They have a good amount of bite to it.
You finished with the burger?
Can eat it, babe. So Jilly actually taught me about eating the pigtail bone. It's very flavorful, it's a thing. Definitely buying him a beer. It's so good. Now back to the food. In the soup, Jamaica, we might find some yellow yam, your sweet potato, your dumpling. Some people put cocoa. This one, for this, I'm actually getting just some yellow yams and stuff like that.
And I like that him cut it bite size, then not too big and chunky.
Everything can fit in your mouth perfectly, no problem. Now, something to add, the pot was halfway empty when he came here, and something that I never knew. I only knew of him being in Central Plaza, but he actually goes to other spots before. So when he got here, you know, the pot was actually, you know, halfway done, and quite possibly the pot might end here, because there's a lot of people coming there. Guys, trust me, if you're a fan of soup, or just a fan of the places that I go to try food and you want these real Jamaican food experiences, this one has definitely encapsulated that. This is Jamaican. This is it. Nothing short of it. Nothing short of it at all.
Y'all know we're not missing you guys. This soup? Bad.
It's nice. So, so good. Good pigtail. I can tell you, the woman name love him out there.
Man, I always love man who can cook.
You get a little hint of pimento as well.
Look, I can blend up your seasonings.
Fantastic, yeah. The amount of pigtail when I eat, brother, trust me, when I feel race pig. This for me is a solid 10 out of 10. This is really what you call street food.
It's
good. Good?
I'm good. Need a bed now. So good.
Freaking good. Crime scene. Crime scene. Not even a carcass. It's like the pig bar with no tail.
Wow.
Rotted. The man gone. Can't believe that man gone.
Yes, sir. That was quick.
So we mentioned about buying him a drink, so I was gonna go out there and, you know, drop a little thing. We sat in here for probably about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes eating the soup and stuff and talking with you guys, and he's gone. So bear in mind, if you want to try this soup, make sure that you are here before 12 o'clock. He will be either by Mirror or Spencer's Tailoring, somewhere around there. Yeah, he drives a Toyota Probox. It's a very squarish looking car. I don't know when you watch this, maybe he might change the car or something, but for now that's what he has. And yeah,
Less than an hour.
less than an hour, that soup was gone. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've never subscribed to this channel, then definitely consider subscribing. Consider also dropping a like on the video to show some support, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Also remember to follow Jilly on her YouTube, because she did a video to me today which was so horrible, but some of you might get a laugh out of it. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Remember 3 things: love, nature, and adaptation, and always remember to keep the link.